Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast from March 30th through April 5th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And then we're going to pull a spirit message for you all from this oracle deck here. So without further ado, my darlings, let's see what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Nope. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As I'm connecting with your energy, Taurus, I'm getting like a visual of like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. So some of you may have some tricks up your sleeve. You may be pulling off something very impressive this week. So I'm curious to see what the cards are going to have to say. Your Monday, Tuesday is Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. So this is going to be about the physical body. This is going to be about abundance. This is going to be about financial blessings. And this is going to be a sense of home. The Queen of Pentacles is very much connected to the home energy. So if you're working from home, you might be really starting to get in your element. You might be starting to become comfortable with it, getting your flow. Or if you have some time where you might be away from work, this is encouraging you to take this time to really establish a sense of sanctuary in your home. The Queen of Pentacles, even though it's generally any earth sign energy, it could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, I associate her with Taurus energy because Taurus are very much about the home, and the Queen of Coins loves her home. She loves to work hard. She loves to enjoy her hard work by unwinding, having a place where she can kind of pamper herself, have good food, have good music, have good comforts, have good love making, all that kind of stuff. So all of the physical comforts in the home environment. So there may be this element for some of you Monday, Tuesday, where you're creating this ambiance in your home. You're getting organized. You're clearing room to make time for happy times. Okay. If you've been having issues or fears with your physical needs, say you've been maybe concerned about getting food into the house, maybe where you are, might be a hard time going to the grocery store and stuff. It might be like, maybe it's slim pickings and you might be worried about paychecks and things like this. But Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles indicates that your physical needs and physical necessities are being met. Okay, some of you may also be beginning some kind of investment or business project because Queen of Pentacles is one of my self-employment cards, entrepreneur cards. So some of you may be getting together a plan in this way as well. Okay, your Wednesday, Thursday card, Taurus, is the universe. So this is going to be very similar here to like the world. Okay, but it's the universe, so it's even bigger, more expanded than that. And so this could indicate an awakening, ideas, solutions, being ready to be seen, being ready to kind of really come into a sense of life purpose, really understanding your gifts, your abilities, doing things that you find to be of purpose or of value. Taurus, I just feel it's very interesting because those of you who watch my readings, you know that I read intuitively, right? I have a knowledge of the cards and what they mean. And even then, every reader is going to have a different interpretation anyway, regardless. But I also read based on what is jumping out at me as I'm looking at the card. And I've had this deck for a while and I've used it a lot. I mean, even if you look at it, you can see how beat up it is. I've had this, it's time for me to get a new one. And I've seen this card many times, but I have a different feeling as I'm looking at it this time for you guys. You know, these snow-capped mountains or glaciers. Well, I guess they're not glaciers because it seems like there's some rocks underneath, but it's really jumping out at me. And so I feel almost like it's like they're melting, like the steam coming off the ice, like the ice is melting down and it's turning into water. So this is making me feel like you're coming into a sense of like relaxing, being able to relax, being able to step away from your stress. And maybe you're going through things and you're finding resources, whether they're physical resources or mental resources, and you're finding ways of bringing abundance in to unblock, to create flow, right? Something was frozen and it's melting and the flow is beginning again. That's what I'm seeing as I'm looking at this. So some of you may have some old ideas you're bringing out of the, back from the back burner, or you may have some old investments or accounts. Some of you may even be finding money like tucked away. Like maybe you put it like in a jar or a coffee can somewhere and you're organizing and all of a sudden you find it. Or you're going through records and receipts and you're like, oh crap, I forgot about this 401k from this old job, or I forgot about this investment here. Like I feel like some of you might even be uncovering money or uncovering finances that you forgot that you had. Or you're resurrecting some old idea, business idea or investment idea, and you're getting that going again. But in any event, this is going to be a card of, stepping away from old karma, being open to receiving, doors that are going to open up to abundance, to travel, to connections, to relationships, to awakening. So this is a really significant card, right? This is going to be more than just Wednesday, Thursday. It's showing up for your Wednesday, Thursday, but whatever's happening Wednesday, Thursday is the beginning of like a whole new voyage. Okay. It's pretty significant. I do feel some of you are being asked to return to a job that you haven't been working at for a while. Like, maybe it's a place where in some cases it may even be, it may even be like maybe they had laid you off or maybe they had let you go. So maybe even it wasn't your choice that you left, but I feel some old job may be reaching out to you and being like, look, are you interested? Are you looking for work? We sure could use you around here again. And they may be wanting you to go back to start up some kind of department or take on some very high level role. So you might have an old boss or old company reach out to you and be like, we would really like to have you around here again. And not only are you going back if you accept it, but they're offering you something very high level. I do feel those of you that you are self-employed, your company or your business may be reaching some kind of international exchange, international business. So you might be looking into ways of expanding your business to where you can accept different types of currency, or you might be looking at shipping options, or whatever it might be that might come in with that. But I feel for some of you, your job or your business or your career is beginning to like your reputation is preceding you. People are hearing about you. It's expanding to more of a global market. Okay. And I do feel some of you may even be offered to do some kind of speaking engagement or like to travel to another country, which, may not happen now, depending on which countries, and travel may be kind of, iffy right now in some places, but there may be something planned for a future date. And I also feel there may be something for some of you where you're being asked to, or you're being offered something. Maybe somebody's wanting to represent you if you are doing something somewhat in the public eye, or if you're doing something on social media, somebody may be wanting to represent you or offering you, like your own product line in something. Like, I don't know, if you do like makeup and beauty or something, maybe some companies like, hey, let's collaborate and we'll like do a designer palette that you can design, and we can help you get it out there. Or like maybe somebody's approaching you and offering you a book deal or something, like just something that like you're creating some kind of brand. I feel some of you, there's something happening where a door is opening to create some kind of a brand. All right, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here, Taurus, is the Tower. Now, this is a card that scares a lot of people. This is a card that scares the bejesus out of a lot of people. But your first two cards are very positive. And I've said this in other readings, that the Tower can be a very positive thing, because all the Tower means is that you are breaking out of an old way of life, and your life is never going to be the same again. And it's something that's pushing you out of your comfort zone. But your dream job can push you out of your comfort zone. Meeting the love of your life can push you out of your comfort zone. You know, being offered some kind of deal could push you out of your comfort zone. So the Tower is not always necessarily a terrible misfortune. It could be a blessing that scares the crap out of us. And you have Queen of Coins here. You have the Universe card here. These are very positive. I don't typically pull clarifiers in the weekly forecast, but because I know some people get so freaked out when they see the Tower, even though I'm telling you it's not always a bad thing, we're going to go ahead and pull clarifiers around the Tower card for Taurus, just to maybe give you guys some peace of mind here. Why is the Tower here? What message does it have for Taurus? Clarifier 1, please. Clarifier 2. And clarifier 3. Alrighty, my dears. So we have 7 of Cups. You're going to have to make a decision or a choice. 3 of Swords. It's coming with a sacrifice. But you're having the victory. So whatever this offer is, you might be giving up something to receive it or to obtain it, right? Maybe it's a dream job that's going to require for you to relocate, or maybe it's a deal that you're taking, but you might have to sign certain agreements that are going to end other relationships you had, or connections maybe you had, or maybe you are taking an agreement or an offer that's causing people to not agree with you, and you might be having to step away from certain friendships or relationships, you know. If you're doing like a book deal or something, you know, maybe there's going to be people in your life that they don't want you writing about your life because they don't want you writing about them. So it could be something that, you know, is going to be causing friction in this way. For other ones of you, I feel when news gets out, when word gets out, you're going to have a lot of people like wanting things from you. Like, oh, okay, are you like, you know, how much money are you going to be making? Are they funding you money? Oh, that's great. Hey, you know, by the way, I'm really struggling. You know, I need money to help pay the light bill, or I need this, or I need that. So some of you are having to tell people no, and that might be negatively affecting those relationships. But, you know, if people are going to be mad at you because, you know, you're not able to give them everything they ask for, then, you know, those aren't people you need in your life anyway. I know it might be easier said than done, but I just feel like there's some level of success coming in. And a lot of you have been feeling for a while there may be some lower vibrational people around you. And you know that as the success comes in, those relationships aren't going to be the same. So it might be a bittersweet feeling for some of you. Or you're seeing the truth in people. You're seeing the ugliness come out when there's a lot on the table. You're seeing who's reaching and trying to take more than they should be taking. So I don't think that you're having a misfortune. I just feel that as this blessing is coming in, there's certain aspects of your life that you're having to leave behind, and it may be bittersweet for some of you. Let's go ahead and check out your spirit message. And I encourage you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks they may resonate with you more than others. These are general readings, you know, after all. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule a private tarot reading with me there. I've got readings starting as low as $20, so check that out. All right, Taurus, you have hope. You have hope. And see how it seems like she's almost like praying? So I do feel like things are happening this week where like it's strengthening your hope. It's strengthening your faith that, okay, things are moving forward and they're going to work out and they're going to be okay. Sure, I'm terrified of this Tower energy here of like my life changing. I'm terrified of, you know, stepping out of my comfort zone, but I'm having faith in these offers. I'm having faith in these changes. I'm keeping this hope alive that these are the answers to the prayers I've been praying, and that things are going to be working in my favor. Things are going to be moving forward, that I'm going to be able to reap a harvest, that I'm planting these seeds and, you know, it's going to grow fruit. The Sun card too is making me think of Archangel Uriel. So some of you may have Archangel Uriel around you this week. Archangel Uriel helps us to overcome obstacles, helps bring light to our work, helps bring attention our way, helps us overcome obstacles quickly and effortlessly. So a lot of you are seeing these energies in your life manifest, and it's giving you courage. It's giving you hope to keep moving forward. I know a lot of you have been asking me a lot of questions about the moon sign and the rising sign and what certain planets mean in certain houses. And I've told you guys I'm not an astrology expert. I'm an intuitive reader. And I've been saying that in the videos, and I'm still getting people like messaging me birth charts and stuff to analyze. And so an astrologer watching the videos heard me talk about that, and he reached out to me. And he gave me an amazing reading, guys. It blew me away. It was so easy to understand. It was a forecast for the year ahead. So much of it was resonating. So much of it has already happened. And I was really impressed with the work. And he has a lot of free resources on the website. There's like articles like, you know, what does it mean to, you know, your rising sign? What does that mean? How does it affect you? And then there's like astrology guides and stuff on there that they have posted for free. So I decided to link his website in the description of this video. So if you want to check out the free resources, go right on ahead. I was very impressed with what I saw. And super cool. They've been generous enough to offer to sponsor my videos and my channel by offering my viewers unlimited, I repeat this, unlimited 30% off their already super reasonable prices. They have like natal chart analysis, relationship analysis, like if you want to see your compatibility according to astrology with someone, they have those reports. They'll generate for you a personal report with the compatibility, forecasts for the year. Their prices are very reasonable. And on top of that, 30% off, as many times as you want to use it, as many different kinds of charts or readings you want to get. So I have that in the description as well. I will have more free videos posted on YouTube soon. Love for April is going to be posted in a couple of days. Channeled angel messages will be posted in a couple of days. And as always, my darlings, every single day on Instagram and Facebook, amethystangellight, I post a card of the day with a message, and I post in the afternoon a fun little pick a card game. So be sure you take advantage of those as well. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Have a wonderful week, Taurus. Take care.